What's going on, y'all? So we had some crazy drama erupt this morning on Twitter that I had with NIB and all his ponies that couldn't handle the truth. They got butthurt, so they all rushed in, overliked all his stuff to make him feel better about it. And the reason why I said what I said, of course, probably could have been approached a little bit better, but I think at this point it gets annoying because we've already gotten way past the 33.4 teraflops nonsense and all the RDNA 3 fork nonsense that he likes to continue right here. So I don't personally have a issue with him, like I hate the guy or anything, and that's a strong word, right? No, I just dislike him starting up this nonsense again and trying to defend the 33.5, which is actually 33.4, because if you do 7 times 2, that's going to give you the 4. I don't know why he put 5. Yeah, I just don't get why he's still trying to defend that instead of just admitting he was wrong. We're going to get into that, right? I'm going to let him know I did this too. So let's start off with him regurgitating what Mark Cerny said to sound smart, right? GPU is a hybrid of RDNA tech. Dude, it's RDNA 2. Get over it. And then trying to say that, RDNA 3, ray tracing, RDNA 4, they're just grabbing these futures, but they're not doing path ray tracing. They're not even doing real ray tracing. And they're trying to make you feel like it's RDNA 4. It's like, dude, no, it's not. It's just them using some futures that they put into that little RTX 4060 or maybe a TI. We're going to get into that too, because some guy says that the PS5 is equal to a 4060, RTX 4060, the base console. Some fat guy, they got mad and blocked me. We're going to get to that too, though, in his butt buddy. Guys, I mean, I've been doing these videos for a while. They don't know this. They were just trying to make themselves look good on Twitter with their pointless vanity. But let's go down here, right? He says not having double FP floating point is why teraflop count is 16.7 teraflops and not 33.5. Dude, it ain't never gonna be no 33.5, period. That's just machine learning manipulation. The Series X had this. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and show him something so we can get this over out the way. Series X has 12.2, right? Watch this. 24 teraflops, direct ML. They act like Sony's doing something new. Direct ML leverages unprecedented, you see this? Unprecedented hardware performance in a console. Series X benefiting from over 24 teraflops of 16-bit float performance with over 97 tops. Like, all this stuff is like irrelevant. They're just doing that to make the number look good, but are your results going to be 24 teraflops? Then you'll be beating the PlayStation 4's 16.4. You see what I'm saying? Or 16.7. Why are we playing this nonsense? Because anything you try to say, oh, it's equivalent to a 4070 because it can go up to 33.4. Dude, I can take the 4070s, whatever that is, and double that, and you're still left behind in dust. Every time you try to play that game, it doesn't work because the actual results that you're going to be getting are 12.2 teraflops performance with whatever the megahertz is, 2.1, 2.2, whatever that is, and the CUDAs and all that in there. And they just get so caught up in all this garbage, and it's like, why are you doing this? And why are you starting this up? And then interestingly, he says right here, it retains 8 operations per lane of 67 teraflops of 16-bit performance. Like, dude, just stop. You know what I mean? It's 16.7 teraflops, and that's it. With whatever megahertz is running and the CUDAs and all that. You're just like, it's just wasting time. You know what I mean? So this is what I said, because I really get tired of this nonsense, y'all. I said, you're dumb as hell. Stop spreading misinformation. Still spreading misinformation. I'm going to get to why I said still spreading information. I told him STFU and stop. The problem with these situations is people like you making up BS and making people believe it who follow you, then become toxic about it, because the PlayStation 5 fan base was being very toxic, thinking that it was up there with a $1,500 to $2,000 PC. It's up in the 4070s phase. Some people even said 4080, and some people are brain dead enough to say 4090 because they're really brain dead. Don't realize what else you need to run that inside of that system. And it's just not going to be possible. And then he said, what misinformation instead of the ad hominem attacks? I can understand what he's saying, but I'm letting him know in his video why I said that, where the misinformation is. I told him your 33.4 teraflops rant that you had going back then is stupid and pointless. Trying to defend it now is pointless. It's like me saying Xbox Series X has 24.4 teraflops with machine learning. What is the point of this nonsense? RDNA 2 is what it is. Stop with the RDNA 3 and 4 nonsense. He's like, so not only did you not read my tweet, you don't actually have a clue about anything that was discussed and why the teraflop difference exists. PlayStation, it's still 67 teraflops FP16, exactly as the leaks showed. Oh, by the way, this guy's a liar. Oh, this is what I said too. What happened to all these people believing the brainwash that the PS5 Pro was 33 teraflops? You don't understand technology. Been telling them for months that was FP manipulation, what he's trying to do. Ignorance and stupidity attacking you too never ceases to amaze me. This guy right here saying 4070. One last thing, raw power does not translate into performance. It is not linear. The PS5 Pro has 67% more coups than PlayStation 5, but that only gives 55% more in terms of restoration. I said, dude, it does not have 32 teraflops. It's more like 14 to 15, maybe a bit more. And this is around that time I said that. This was months ago. They are paid off to promote nonsense, manipulating numbers, or ray tracing on. It's a damn 4060 with the same CPU and RAM. I'm getting tired of this fantasy nonsense people are making up to make a mid AMD PC with the PS5 label on it look better than it is. This was even farther back when I posted this. This was like 4 months ago, farther. 32 teraflops is the FB calculation, not true specs. This guy knows this. However, TCMF is known for speculation and has been called out on it several times. I says, yes, floating point, but it's misleading. It's like me saying that the PS5 is 20 teraflops and the Series X is 24. Let's just give people the real grounded number. You see what I'm saying here? This was back in November 2nd when I said that, and I posted this on my channel from a video that was older than that. This was months ago when that stuff was going out. Now, let's go over to him, September 12th. This isn't actually true. PlayStation 5 4, 1.8 teraflops. PS5 Pro, 4.19, 128% increase. PS5, 10.28. PS5 Pro, 33.5. He really believed that. 226% increase. It was a 45% in restoration and 67% with CUDAs. He was wrong. You see what I mean? That's why I said what I said. PS5 Pro also has an advanced next-gen Rdna 4 features with ray tracing and AI accelerating silicon for PSSR. PS5 Pro never had anything similar over the PS4. The leaks, which have been 100% accurate, wrong at 16.7 teraflops, meaning it could go as high as 36.1 teraflops or 252% more performance. Oh my God. So yeah, y'all see this, right? Bro, what are you smoking over there? Let me know, please. And let's go to his fat ass down here. I said, LML, oh boy, let's see that 67 teraflops performed in, oh wait, it's just an APU RTX 4060 or close to TI at its best with a limited CPU stuck at 3.5 gigahertz. No APU or dedicated tensor or matrix cores. Let your watch like a mobile chip. Are you kidding me, dude? It's 16.7 teraflops in reality. Let's stick to reality. He says they gotta trade your brain cells for your nose. 16.7 teraflops, FP32 is reality. 67 teraflops, once again, pointless nonsense. Nobody's gonna use that. You're gonna be using this. This is what they're using. This is what they're using. All that other shit is bullshit. And PlayStation 5 non-Pro performs closer to RT 4060. Yeah, okay, bro. And here comes this guy. Digital Foundry said the PS5 is comparable to a 4060. Yeah, I've done my recent benchmarks. Not happening. And then I said June 29, 2023 is when the RTX 4060 came out. What the hell are you talking about? The PS5 GPU is close to a RTX 2070, which it is. And a 2070 is not better than a 4060. They would be trying to compete with a 3060. You see what I'm saying? So why are we jumping 2 generations ahead and you're trying to say the PlayStation 5, which came out in 2020, the 4060 came out 3 years later, and it's way more optimized now. The video that he tried to post, by the way, is like a 9-month-old video that's almost 10 months old. Way behind on benchmarks compared to now. He's like, watch that video before you open your mouth, which I find funny. I said the closest a Pro is getting at its most powerful with the CPU limits and RAM limits is the 4060 Ti. I have said this months ago as well. PSSR is also in beta and limited. Has no NPU features, no tensor cores, and is stuck at the fixed spec. It is not on the level of DLSS or TSR. But you know, he's like, watch the video, dumbass, which I think is funny. I said XEXS just got 2.0 and FSR is about to get 4.0. PSSR is going to be 5th place. At the moment, all those issues are expected as well. The GPU is an APU unit too, and it is not fully integrated with full watch like a PC. Comparing them, you should know this. PC has more power and better systems. And I said, I have up-to-date benchmarks, you fat loser. There's a reason you avoid up-to-date benchmarks and backtracked almost 10 months. Then you ran away mentally because you were fixated on outdated tests and immature. Go eat some donuts to feel better about your code. Done tons of new tests. We're going to get to that. His butt buddy came on the page too, by the way, which I thought is pretty funny. So let's go to my page right here. I was like, damn, your feelings are that hurt over this situation because you got proven right and are defending Sony because they said apparently I'm proving them right. Get their pony. I said, get their pony horns out of your ass, femboys. Learn to stand your ground. This is for you. Because they came in commenting. He blocked me, as you saw. And he blocked me too. They posted something very stupid. So let's go to this other dipshit over here. Which I find funny. He says, nah, he is a grifter. All his content is he makes videos on the PS5 Pro every day. He finally stopped after Digital Foundry start covering games that the Pro is launching. He is the new anti-PS5 grifter. I said, please don't hurt his pony, pork chop, hot dog, eating feelings. We got to be positive about the DEI scamming greedy corporation who doesn't know we exist. They do no wrong. Eat it all up. Never say anything about it. And the reason why I also said something is because, well, let me find another thread with him. He said something. Yeah, this guy right here. Nice setup, dude. This is what he said. Bro, people can see you're grifting a mile away. Get a job. You're not a gamer. All you do is make videos. But do you even play them? All you and this guy right here are as parasites to the community. Y'all don't have wrap-ups of games from any of the big three. That's what I told him. Shut your dumb ass up. Been gaming for 30 years, clown. All consoles and double monitor PC setup. Boom, right here in front of his face. He didn't know what to say. PlayStation 5 right there, Series X right there, and Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I'm about to clean my desk. I know. It's been a few weeks. 120K gamer score, 54 platinums. Yeah, shut your fat ass up. Let's go to his page. Let me show you why I said that. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. This guy right here, y'all. Talk about a pony. We're gonna find his page right here, which I think is pretty funny. Oh, he did he delete it? Oh no! Don't tell me he deleted his pork chop videos or his eating. Yeah, we gotta find it. Here it is, right here, y'all. Here goes that ass. Look at him. He's obsessed with eating. Has a PlayStation hat on. He's trying to make fun of Xbox. But I have a... Look at him. Eat it!
What is it?
I gotta turn off my camera. Look at this.
Oh, fuck! Hold on.
Look at him. Yeah, eat it. He probably does this a few times a day, y'all. That's actually funny, man. And y'all know I had that one video, but Mark Cerny, which I kind of find funny, said that people should get over that type of nonsense. But yeah, we see what he did right here, right? It's like, bro, who are you talking to? Oh, by the way, so if the base PlayStation 5 is on scale with a 4060, which we know it's not, it's a 2070, then that means that they're saying the Pro is up there with a 4070. I did this video too and linked it. They couldn't handle it. By the way, check out what he says right here. I wanted to get right to the nitty gritty.
The 4070 is at least 43% faster than the Pro.
43% faster. So where is it after that? It's underneath the 4070. 43% faster. So we're going to go way down under. We're going to go to the 4060 range, are we, guys? Are we going to the 4060 Ti? It's not on par with a 4060 Ti. It's kind of like a damn mobile GPU up in there with a limited CPU, limited RAM. It's an APU unit, right? It's not fully integrated where you have the huge card separate and the CPU separate, running with higher watts on a computer with way better systems like DLSS, frame generation. You see what I'm saying? Just even counting that, there's other systems too. So what are we talking about here? It's in that ballpark, in the 4060 area, between that and the Ti. I don't know what you're talking about. Shut your mouth. And the donut eater too. He can shut his fat ass up. And take a look at something real quick. So I'll show people in my video. My gamer score on Xbox 120,788. So you guys see that I game. Now you had some people saying, "We ready for this?" Y'all hear these sound effects? Y'all know what this is. It's PlayStation 5 sound effects. Right? Here we go. And look at my gamer score, 354 platinums and 89. Let's take a look at this. Stellar Blade, 100%. I told people I love Stellar Blade, right? This was like last year, May 3rd, 2024. And when I got it, I was one of the top people in the world to get this. The platinums I've been getting back in the days, I'm always 1% and under. In Monster Hunter World, I was 0.2%. I was one of the first people in the world. I've been number one in the world in Gears of War back in the days, Gears of War 2. Stayed up 72 straight hours. I did game battles and all that. I was one of the top players in Gears 1. I was some of the top players in MMO games. Final Fantasy 14. Played years of Final Fantasy 11. Phantasy Star. Billionaire in all of them. I get to the top of the food chain and top of the pyramid in everything I do. I've been gaming since 1994. So what are these guys talking about? I'm doing it all. They're just mad. They're just sitting over there in the back. Definitely what's his face. He's too busy worrying about his next meal. Strangers of Paradise. Love that game. Days Gone, platinum. Honkai Star World, platinum. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, another PS5. All PlayStation exclusives, platinum. Exclusive, platinum. I was one of the first people in the world to get that. I'm talking about real gaming here. Ghost of Tsushima, platinum. You see all the PlayStation exclusives, right? Final Fantasy 16, platinum. One of the first people in the world to get that too. First people in the world to get that. Ratchet and Clank, another PlayStation exclusive, platinum. Last of Us Part 2, platinum, 100%. Spider-Man, 100%. Who are you talking to? Spider-Man Original, 100% platinum. Resident Evil 4, one of the first people in the world to get this platinum. And that's an insane platinum. Horizon, all these PlayStation exclusives, all platinums. Platinum. All PlayStation exclusives, right, y'all? Platinum. They're trying to say I was an Xbox Anthem, platinum. Well, guys, who are they talking to? God of War, platinum. Monster Hunter World, one of the first people in the world to get this. It's still that says 1.1 right there. I got that back in 2018. Like I said, 0.2% with the Japanese. Top players in the world getting the fastest clears. 1.1%. I was one of the first in the world playing with Japanese players in the PS4 days. Platinum. Right. This means that I had a PS4, right, y'all? Let's go all the way back to this platinum. That was 2018. There was no PlayStation 5 out. Coming from the PS3 and the 360. I own all PlayStation consoles. There we go, the other Horizon, platinum. Because we're going to look at these comments. You're going to see Uncharted, Lost Legacy, platinum. Why am I platinum in all these PlayStation games? I'm all about games. Right? So, and you know, these notifications are still going to keep going. Y'all can come here and watch this if y'all want to. Now y'all know what that is like. But like I said, there was even more stuff going on. Y'all can come take a look if y'all want to, but this guy at least said, like I said, at least you game, that's all I care about. Gotta assume this is you. Because he was wondering if I was grifting. I was like, no, bro, I game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, this guy called me a cartoon character. Yeah, man, that's okay. But, these are some other people. But yeah, all in all, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Had to do this so that I could shut them up. I'm also going to be making another video about this and some other things that Mark Cerny said, because there are some things that he said that is actually very big about the PSSR actually being a light AI upscaler and not on par with the PC upscalers. We're going to talk about that in the next video. All right, y'all. Glad to keep this going. Life is great anyway, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. And I don't hate you or any of that, you know what I mean? I have no huge problem with you, but, you know, I kind of had to show your tweet where you were wrong at. Remember what you said, bro. You said 226% increase. You were wrong, man. And then you tried to backtrack and defend that. That's why I did what I did. Now you know. Tell me I'm wrong. You want to have your little click? I'm on YouTube now. This is where I'm shining at. Let's go. Bring it on. I'm going to let you know.